Hi everyone, welcome back to Code Silica. This is day 10 of our 150 days of LeetCode interview question series. Today we are solving threesome, one of the most important array problems frequently asked in interviews. So let us go through the problem statement once. You are given an integer array called nums. Your task is to find all unique triplets such that the sum of the three numbers is 0. You must ensure indices are different and duplicate triplets are not allowed. Let us go through the example ones. Here we have an input array having values -1, 0, 1, 2, -1 and -4. The output we want is as -1, -1, 2 and the other list has -1, 0 and 1. Notice that even though numbers repeat, duplicate triplets are not included. So for initial thinking, we need to find three numbers whose sum is 0. At the same time, we must be careful about duplicates, which makes this problem tricky. So a brute force approach would use three nested loops and check every possible triplet. This approach works logically, but the time complexity is order of n cube, which is unacceptable for interviews. So the key insight is this: if the array is sorted, we can fix one number and reduce the remaining problem to a two-sum problem using two pointers. So the optimized approach works as follows. We first have to sort the array, fix one number at a time, use two pointers for the remaining part, carefully skip duplicate values. This reduces the time complexity to order of n square from order of n cube. Why this works? This works because sorting helps us in two ways. It allows us to use the two pointer technique, it makes it easy to skip duplicate values, and each element is processed efficiently, making the approach interview ready. Example walkthrough. Let us go through the same example once again. After sorting, the array element becomes -4, -1, -1, 0, 1, and 2. We fix -1 and look for two numbers whose sum is 1. Using two pointers, we find valid triplets and skip duplicate carefully. Now that the approach is clear, let's switch to LeetCode and implement the optimized solution in Java. Now let us move to the Java code and understand how to we solve three-sum using sorting and two pointer technique. We first sort the array. Sorting helps us use the two pointer technique easily skip duplicate elements. Then we iterate through the array and fix one number at a time. This reduces the three-sum problem to a two-sum problem for the remaining elements. Now, if the current number is the same as the previous one, we skip it to avoid triplets. Now we set up the two pointer. We place two pointer left just after the fixed element and right at the end of the array. Checking the sum, we calculate the sum of the three numbers. If the sum is 0, we store the triplet, and after finding the valid triplet, we skip the duplicate values for both pointers to avoid repeated results. If the sum is less than 0, we move the left pointer to increase the sum. If the sum is greater than 0, we move the right pointer to decrease the sum. Now let us walk through the same example once again. Here we have a nums array having element -1, 0, 1, 2, -1 and -4. Sorted array becomes -4, -1, -1, 0, 1 and 2. We fix -1 and apply two pointers and find valid triplets. After that we figured out that -1, -1, 2 and -1, 0 and 1 is the valid triplets. Now let us submit this problem. Let's move to check the complexities of this solution. Here the time complexity is order of n square and space complexity is order of 1. The time complexity is order of n square because we use one loop and a two pointer scan. And the space complexity is order of 1 extra space excluding the output list. This is the expected solution in interviews. So here are some interview tips for threesome. Always sort the array first. Duplicate handling is critical. Clearly explain pointer movement and mention how threesome reduces to twosome. That's it for day 10. Today we learned how to solve threesome using sorting and two pointers. In the next video, we will solve container with most water. Another very popular interview questions. If this video helped you, like, share and subscribe to Code Silica. See you in day 11. Happy coding.